Eustachio's there to head it away. We've seen about once a game Messi go for the elliptical goal. That's the one thing he's never done in his career. Messi has it back off the throw. In for Tim Paul, able to turn. No one there. Cuts it back into the middle. Kone first touch. Only it's four. As Gonzalez, it's in. It's Enzo Fernandez who puts it in. Now Canada's arguing. They want offside on that.
Yeah, it could be offside here on Messi. We'll see at the end of this one, because I think Messi might get a slight touch on this as the shot comes in. But as it stands, second goal for Argentina. Great work from DePaul initially. Let's see where all the players. Does Cornelius step up just in time? We'll get a better look from the 18 cam as we look down the line. But just good work from Fernandez. He has so much time and space here. There's a little touch from Messi.
That might be Messi's first goal of the tournament.
It might be. We yet to see a definitive look down the line to see if he's onside or offside. He doesn't even seem entirely convinced at this point. But wow, how much time did Enzo Fernandez have in the box there to open up his hips and get that shot on the goal? No pressure from Canada on the ball. And it comes off them just playing the ball down the side. So here we go. Let's run this one back. Does Cornelius step up in time as that ball comes off here? No, it looks pretty clear like not. Let's see when it leaves his foot. He recognized he was deep. He was the man that had to stay with DePaul. Now he's trying to quickly get out and get in line with that last defender as well. They're going to just make sure with the lines, but it looked to me that that's a goal, and it is. Yeah, Lionel Messi with his first goal of the tournament.
How about that? Exactly how we all thought it was going to happen as well. So Enzo Fernandez will get the assist to Messi. More frustration for Canada. A sequence that began with some high pressure up the field. Not the type of goal. If you're going to get beat by Argentina, get beat by something great, something beautiful, something unstoppable from Messi. And just enough of a redirection in front of Crepeau. 109th goal for Argentina. Man in South American history, his 14th at Copa America, 3 back of the all-time record in the tournament's history. There's Messi on the run again, with a big tackle. How much of a backbreaker is that for Canada to concede early seconds?
So I said, first 10 minutes, you got to set the tone, and the reality was it comes off their best chance. Down on this end of the field, second half, the fans right now saluting Messi. But then Argentina win the corner. They get the first one. He recycles, comes back to Messi. He plays that little slip ball. Good work from DePaul. And then you find yourself down 2 goals now against the world champs in the human setting tonight. You got to chase the game. Space is going to open up. Kone looks like he's picked up a little bit of a knock. Looks like Canada getting ready to make 2 subs as well. Liam Miller moved 1.
Kone, the 22-year-old, brought back in the lineup. Goes down. Here's the goal again.
That was such a good turn, by the way, from Rodrigo DePaul, and then a pull clearance from Kone. But Enzo Fernandez did a good job just keeping that on target. Slightest of touches, and ends up coming off of Maxime Crepeau's face at the end of that. But even just that misdirection there was enough and made it so difficult for him. He might have had a chance because he'd anticipated to the left. Not the way Messi had expected to open his account, but it doesn't matter. And he's in the right place, right time. It's such an important touch to put that one in the back of the net.
They had Ali Ahmed and Liam Miller ready to come on, and that was before Ismail Kone went down, and Jonathan Osorio was scrambling back in, taking a picture with the GOAT. So this might end up being a triple sub. We'll see. They put Schaffelberg's number up. Jacob Schaffelberg is off. They put Richie Larea's number up. Larea is off. Began the tournament as a starter. Ahmed of the Vancouver Whitecaps, who was a late add to this roster.
Let's one more look. This is the point that it comes off his foot. You can see that Cornelius just recognized I had to get out, knew what was happening, tried to draw Messi offside, couldn't get close enough to him to make the tackle on him, so tried to draw him offside. The run seemed to have been timed just to perfection there.
For Messi now, over the last 2 years, it's 28 goals in his last 25 games played for Argentina. That's actually unprecedented in his career. He's never had a stretch like that, averaging more than a goal per game over such a long period of time. He scored in every knockout stage game at the World Cup. I guess that's the question, and we talked about a little bit the other night. There's been so much discussion about Cristiano Ronaldo, what he means for Portugal, what his level is. It goes long from Montiel. Copa will come all the way out to get it. Ismael Kone has retaken the field. They're going to hold this up for now. Why is it that Messi has continued to still be as effective as he has over the last 2 years? And even coming into this tournament, he's scored plenty of goals.
That still plays just an insane level. And he's found ways to be impactful without having to do as much of the hard running. And he does the hard running when he's on the ball and his team have possession. He finds ways to contribute defensively in terms of being in the right spots to take advantage when the ball turns over in transition. And also, Messi doesn't rely so much on just pure speed and athleticism. His passing is out of this world. He's one of the best passers in the game as well as scorers as he comes Canada.
Miller missed that. Miller picked it up. Ahmed around the outside and a heavy first touch there. And it breaks down as Jonathan David was on the end of it, but Jesse Marsh at least likes that his team is still showing some life.
Yeah, Miller came inside, found a nice spot in behind the Argentine midfield, gets turned. It's been a frustrating watch for some of these Canadian fans that have traveled down in big numbers up in little pockets of this stadium. You see little pockets of red and in amongst Buenos Aires.
Even to the fact that the music that they play at these games is very much Argentine music. It's not even necessarily a pan-South American playlist. This is a home field advantage that has been created in every possible way for Argentina at this tournament in the U.S. Wide. Ahmed looking on McAllister. And in saying that, twice at the World Cup, we saw Argentina in a very comfortable 2-0 position, completely fall apart against the Netherlands and then against France in the final. And end up advancing in a penalty shootout. To do something along those lines. It was 2 quick goals for France. Was 2 late goals for the Netherlands, 90+11 that they ended up tying it. They hadn't conceded such a late goal until the 91st. They gave up to Ecuador on Thursday. He was trying to play back inside for Liam Miller and just pinged around. Narrow, Di Maria. They just make it look so easy, don't they? St. Paul, short for Messi. And then Messi goes down. Advantage going to be played as Alvarez picks it up. McAllister wanted it in the middle, and now it's going to come back for the foul.
That's so deflating for an opponent defensive team the ball's deep in Argentina's end. They laid out trying to win the ball back with pressure, 1-2 touch, boom, 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 get it out wide, and Messi was looking for the 1-2 here with Rodrigo de Paul, and then they had 2 players wide open. Julian Alvarez was on the near side, Angel Di Maria, then on the far.
Bompito is down. Back to his feet. 24-year-old from Montreal, plays for the Colorado Rapids. One of the revelations of this short Jesse Marsh era. Liam Miller wasn't paying enough attention, and that gave Angel Di Maria the space to pick that one up. He was taken quickly by De Paul. Back for Messi. In between pass, Laren picks it up. He's got Jonathan David running to the center. It's swept away, though. Christian Romero alert defending. And Ali Ahmed commits a foul, trying to win it back. Did you say earlier how many just almost moments for Canada tonight?
Yeah, that one too. The Argentina do such a phenomenal job across the field when that ball turns over, how quickly they react. So that's an underhit pass, but look at the reaction. First of all, Romero gets tight. He lays out. Sandro Martinez sprinting back. They just constantly have bodies around the ball. And even if it's just a little turnover in any part of the field, they look to win it back as quickly as they can.
Ball danced the tightrope that Schaffelberg did get earlier. Jesse Marsh is furious. Alvarez won in control. Alvarez saved by Crepol, and he covers up his first save of the night. Jesse Marsh's head in his hands. He can't believe that was flagged as still being in play, and they didn't get the call on the one earlier. Ahmed the other way for Canada. Comes back for Kone. Seems to have recovered from the knock he took earlier. Comes inside, they're giving him the space. Kone puts it in the stands.
A moment of appreciation for this ball from Angel Di Maria. My goodness. Ridiculous. Finding a run from Julian Alvarez between the two center backs right over the head of Pompijo. That is inch perfect. It takes it a little too soon here. The first touch, phenomenal. In front of him, off the outside of the foot. That second one is in a good spot as well. But just a little slow that he had to slow up his run there to take that strike. And as he put his head down, Crepeau had set himself. Ends up being a save. It's right at him. But what a ball from Di Maria. My goodness.
Alvarez will control that one out. The second semifinal of the Euros tomorrow on Fox. The Netherlands against England will advance to face Spain in the final on Sunday in Berlin. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Live on Fox. That was in between Laren and David. And McAllister picks it up. Try to win it back. He has. It's kept in play by Johnston. Coming forward in for David, lets it go. Laren sets it back. Kone off balance, almost got back to it. Di Maria was there. Now he needs some help on Di Maria dribbling around in his own 6-yard box. Johnson in a wrestling match, able to win it back on the outside. Johnson trying to charge it in.
Oh, look out the other way now.
Enzo Fernandez to play, and that's a needed foul. Eustachio saying it's not a foul. He's going to get a yellow card.
That's a goal-saving foul for Eustachio there because Angel Di Maria was wide open at the top of the screen, and he just down Rodrigo de Paul. He knows what he's doing. He's never getting to that ball. He was just able to clip his ankle there, but it's about as perfect a tactical foul as you're going to see.
You saw the way the Argentine players were yelling at referee Piero Mazza. There has been a narrative in the South American media that this Canada team are dirty, that they're overly physical in how they play. And yet, we've seen plenty of these games over years at Copa America. Any team, including Argentina, would make the exact same foul in the exact same moment. He gets a call for his second time tonight. Eustachio steps over him. He'll slowly get up to his feet. And yet still the referee has not signaled Argentina's training staff to come out and take a look at him. Canada will make a substitution. Argentina. Bring Taliafico off. He's one of the players sitting on a yellow card who would be suspended for the final if booked tonight. Jonathan David will come off for Canada. Scored the goal against Peru that got them into the knockout stage. Andy Oluwaseyi of Minnesota United, he is on. He had scored a goal at one point in the group stage. I want to see it called back. Otamendi comes on. His 116th appearance, moves past assistant coach Ayala for 5th most in Argentina's history. Martinez out to the left. It's stoppage time for Canada to try to start a comeback. Vito, Johnston, Ahmed. For Kone. Kone will take the space in front of him. Hands it off wide. Ali Ahmed, chance to cross, gets it in. Emiliano Martinez is there in front of Foloashade.
Oh, look at Messi.
Trying to go quick, Messi on the run, and that's the aggressive positioning that Jesse Marsh wants from Maxime Crépeau. And 2 big thumbs up from Jesse Marsh on the bench as Crépeau snuffs that out. Now Liam Miller running the other way. Miller trying to cut inside, lost his footing, lost the ball. Davies, oh, that's a tough tackle that he takes. Alphonso Davies is hurt. He's down behind the play, yelling out for the training staff. Argentina come the other way. Messi on the run, knocked out by Derek Cornelius. And the concern right now is for Alphonso Davies.
Yeah, it was a crunching tackle there. Came in on Davies. He had the ball down in the corner, and Jesse Marsh somewhat sarcastically there. Here's Montiel. No, it's a good tackle. Davies actually ends up getting his leg caught between the legs of Montiel as he makes that challenge. But it's actually his step and his momentum took him into that. It was all ball.
He seems to be in an awful lot of pain right now.
Another look at the goal. Came out to Enzo Fernandez there. A bit of pressure from Messi initially that forced Kone into that poor clearance. And then just the slightest of touches. I don't think there was enough on that. I think Maxime Crépeau was going to be there had it not been for that touch from Messi that took it past him.
It ends his 3-game goalless streak.
Now, the training staff from Canada are signaling to the bench still to hold as Alphonso Davies is getting checked out here. I don't think they're saying the change needs to be imminent, checking on that right leg of his.
Davies is such a remarkable story. Born in a refugee camp in Ghana, his parents had fled the civil war in Liberia. There's an alternate reality where Alphonso Davies, that's his life in Africa, living in a refugee camp, just trying to find a way, as long as so many other millions of refugees do. When he was 5, they won the opportunity to migrate to Canada, first in Edmonton, and the Vancouver Whitecaps spotted him. Davies has become an ambassador for the United Nations Refugee Agency, speaking out on behalf of the 114 million people globally displaced by war and violence and persecution. I don't know if the upside-down Canadian flag was intentional as a sign of distress or whether that fan just didn't realize it. He has become one of the biggest stars in Canadian sports, maybe the best player on this particular continent. He is still in a lot of pain right now, as Canada will play with 10 and a huge conference of Canadian assistant coaches around Jesse Marsh to figure out the pathway forward. Down 2 goals in the Copa America semifinal. Colombia and Europe. Hotels in Charlotte.
Montiel's, as he laid out on the ground, tried to run it off. Montiel's, as he laid out on the ground, tried to run it off, tried to come back on. And also, they're going to have to make this up. They've only got 1 window left, too, Canada.
The yellows there.
That's probably the conversation, too, with Jesse Marsh and his coaching staff saying, look, we got 1 window, we've got 2 subs left. We got to go for both now.
And that wasn't a foul. That was just, it's unfortunate bad luck in your mind.
I think so,
his leg got caught the way it did. Let's see what they do, and it looks like they are trying to grab 2 substitutes. Use this last window. The wave makes its way around here at the Meadowlands. Molina will be coming on for Argentina. It looks like he will now come to the field. There's stoppage time for Canada to do something about this.
That's a good wave, by the way.
Frenier on for Canada. One of Osorio. Final two changes that Jesse Marsh can make in the last substitution window. This is certainly not how you would want to see Alfonso Davies Copa America end.
A lot of stoppage, too. We haven't seen the highest numbers of stoppage in this Copa America, so I'm interested to see what gets added at the end of this game in terms of added time. And then also now this shuffles the back for Canada. Do they switch up the formation a little bit? Maybe go to three in the back. It's like Ahmed's come to this near side for now as a left back, so you're going to see him getting up and down from that position.
Yep. Played with the Whitecaps. Osorio on. Osorio's 77th appearance for Canada, 8 posted team history. All-time server for both Canada and Toronto FC, their all-time appearance leader. And then Tronier of CF Montreal is his 4th ever appearance for his country and his 1st at this Copa America. This is Osorio's first touch. Goals out of it.
You've got to start to take some more risk, putting more numbers into the attack, maybe a little bit more direct at times, dumping some balls in behind, trying to squeeze the game up. They've got a number of attacking players on the field. Ahmed's taking a very aggressive positioning on this left-hand side. And what that's going to do is it's also going to open up space for Argentina in these transition moments. So I'm curious to see what as well Lino Scaloni does. When you see Lautaro Martinez, when you see that change for Julian Alvarez up front and just giving them more speed and an ability to take advantage of those opportunities. And then this becomes a pro level. We're getting people in the box right now instead of playing that one short and sticking a set piece in there and try to make something. That seems like a bad decision to make, although they've worked something out of it here.
Frenier from Osorio. Laren at the edge of the box. It's waved away by the referee, and then Frenier commits the foul, just knocking the ball down. That Angel Di Maria's Argentina career will extend for one more game as it stands to Sunday's final. And for more on Di Maria, let's check in with Jenny downstairs. Jenny?
It is fitting, John, that Angel Di Maria got the start tonight. He actually scored his first international goal against Canada in 2010 when he was 22 years old. You mentioned it. He obviously will be retiring from international play after this tournament, but it's worth pointing out just how special the relationship is with Messi. They have gone through the same ups and downs with Argentina. They have won the same amount of titles. Di Maria said following their World Cup win, playing with Messi has been the best thing that has ever happened to my career. What a career for Di Maria as well.
We talked about the other night, it was thought of as this wonderful moment for Messi, this great redemption for Messi, just as much a redemption for Di Maria to get these 2 titles. He scored the winning goal in the Copa America final 3 years ago. That one just, he scored the final of the World Cup as well. But Messi's going to get off his headlines. When we sort of summarize and eulogize Angel Di Maria's 20-year career for Argentina.
Yeah, one of the best to do it for Argentina, for sure. And his consistency over a long period, and a guy that's played in some of the biggest clubs in the world, and is part of that supporting cast that we continue to talk about with, Messi has been able to deliver in those big moments when needed. And look, he missed out on the final in the World Cup in 2014 because he had an injury right before that. And so he didn't have an opportunity to be a part of the game. It was even a question if he was going to start the final in 2022. Scaloni started on the left-hand side. He scored such a great goal to kick off that game for them, and has been excellent throughout this tournament as well.
An hour to go with the Meadowlands. Canada goals. A little shaky there, couldn't quite control it. He walks the clearance out, a little shaky again. Swannier had a bucket, it was Osorio. In fact, in for Liam Miller. Can he get a shot away? Miller trying to get back to it for Ahmed. It was blocked, and Argentina just able to rally the troops and circle the wagons there. The key moments to repel an opportunity for Canada. The opportunities have been there. Wants it over the top to run onto. It comes short for Kone instead. Kone uses his way around Di Maria, back from Osorio. Kone fires it in, all but she Robito almost let the other have it. Liam Miller now wide. Miller for Johnston. Gets there. It's a Mendy defending. Resets for Miller. In for Kone. Osorio. Only once more. Trying to slip that through for Ahmed. Might have been a handball. A foul from the bench's juries. And Di Maria went down. Well, it's filled in. It was late arriving. It is New York traffic on a Tuesday night, but 80,000 are here.
So the foul comes before the handball from Di Maria, but the foul kick first. I was wondering when we were going to get changes from Argentina, and it seems now. And it comes off the back of a little bit of pressure from Canada building, and I don't think Scaloni would have liked what he'd seen there, and his team getting him back and dumping the ball out and defending again. So triple sub on the way.
As we say, how many of these substitutes late on would be starters?
Yep.
There's so many other nations at this tournament, including the top scorer at the Copa America, Tara Martinez, who replaces the goal scorer of the opener tonight, Julian Alvarez. Nico Gonzalez and Cynthia Palacios are also coming on.
You think about subs still on the attacking part of the field. So you have Gonzalez coming on, who's going to be able to run. Lautaro Martinez now fresh legs up front. Di Maria coming off.
Look at the curtain call. Now, are you surprised, though, that they're leaving Messi out? A guy 2 weeks removed from an injury that clearly haven't limited in the quarterfinal.
Not really. Maybe that's a conversation normally with Lionel Scaloni and Messi about 90. How do you feel? And he went 90 off the back of this game, and maybe down from so boy, there we go. This Argentina team just pure frustration. They're going to just keep the ball in the back of. He's been taking some points the last couple of minutes here. Just coming over, talking a little bit. Something to him. And now the ball's looking over there. He doesn't like what he said. He's telling him they're not showing it on the screen right now, but no need for that either from Justin Marsh. We're down 2-0. I think it also just speaks to the pure frustration of this Canadian team throughout this game. Paul's done this a couple times. Look, he does a good job getting his body in the way. He goes down, brings the foul, and then here you go. Look, boom, to his back. Clear yellow card.
Are the Canadians frustrated, do you think, at Argentina, the referee, or at themselves?
Yes.
Tonight, the Jesse Mark is hoping for. He does get a lovely party gift.
The ball's coming right over to him right now. The ball is coming over to him. It's Jesse Marsh. Now the court official stepping in between them.
Martinez will roll it. You see that every day. 10 minutes to go. Argentina to add a third and maybe look good on the scoreboard for Canada, maybe, just maybe, to do what the Dutch did, do what the French did in the World Cup, and cause some playoffs late. It's still home. They're going to Miami for the final on Sunday. The losers still in the game. Offside play comes up, which is interesting. Normally, assistant referees have been told to hold that.
It was clear. It felt like that was pretty clearly offside. He was coming around and he was like, you know what, that was offside. I'm going to flag up.
Boy, missed it down. You're right, Columbia and Charlotte. Third place Charlotte Saturday. Sunday in Miami. Teams in the Final Four know they'll have a game on the weekend as well. They're hoping against the one on Sunday in South Florida. Tony Martinez, first touch since coming on. Top scorer with 4 goals. Laren will hold it up in the traffic. Ali Ahmed now. Ball shadowing him. In for Osorio. Kone. Charnier for Liam Miller. Johnston all the way wide. They come back inside.
See the usual defensive shape for Argentina in the game. Back 5.
Ahmed, they cross off. Trips over the ball. Pounded now. Needs some help. Trying to knock that off of Romero for a throw. That's clear. Cornelius, another missed touch. Is able to put it up for Argentina would have heard from, as we said, blowing 2 goal leads twice at the World Cup. How do they approach these moments differently?
Well, I think you saw a lot of Lino Scaloni yelling at his team, even just in those last couple of moments. Get up the field, don't sit deep, don't fight the pressure from Canada, which is going to come because they want to try to find a goal and get back into this game. The pressure there coming. But that's why they switch to the back 5. They still have to find moments to release and find Lautaro Martinez. Salas can push up on the left-hand side when they do win that ball back, but you don't want to just settle back deep and allow Canada to cross and put pressure on, even though there's only 8 minutes plus probably a bigger stoppage number coming here. But that's why even in these moments, they're trying to squeeze up the field and force Canada into some turnovers.
Looks like Palacios to win that ball back.
But getting that second goal is huge. That goal from Messi gives you that 2-goal cushion. And it's not just the one like you saw against Ecuador, and then they find a way to drag the game to penalties, which is where this game was tied in up at the end of regulation.
And they're behind Osorio. He's able to take it along for Ahmed. There's the cross for Alistair Johnson. He's wearing the captain's armband now with Alfonso Davies off hurt, and that's a great step interception on the outside. Lisandro Martinez. Messi trying to play for Lautaro Martinez, and able to win it back. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And this great night, this wonderful occasion. One of the biggest moments in men's soccer history. How will they go down if they do indeed go down? Jesse Marsh waving his arms, urging players to get forward. Driving inside. Osorio able to turn with it. Osorio wide for Ahmed. Back for Miller. Miller crossing back. Calls Laren. Couldn't do anything with that.
Got to give him a chance there at the back post. At a height that he can attack it. Because Kyle Laren was posted up on Lisandro Martinez there, and he got himself into a good spot. Miller has a lot of time to deliver this ball, just floats it too high, and then it's drifting away. He's trying to reach for it. Ends up making a bit of contact with Martinez at the end. But look how he's got his hands on him. He's got the forearm up, throwing him off balance. Just great defending, especially a huge height advantage there for Kyle Laren.
Take their time now, Argentina. Push the bodies up, and you see the flag at the side of Emiliano Martinez's head. It is, in fact, Independence Day in Argentina, July 9th. The date in 1816. They declared independence from Spain. Patriotism from Argentina's goalkeeper. Looks set for a third final in 3 tournaments as their starting goalkeeper. Lautaro Martinez commits that foul on Schwanier. 5 minutes to go. And declaring independence from the nation into the Euro final on Sunday. So common theme of the South American nations. That's why their Continental Cup competition is called the Copa Libertadores, the Cup of the Liberators from Spanish rule in the 19th century. DePaul wants to send this long, and Laren sliding through as Messi was making the run furthest forward.
Well, they're doing exactly what they want to do and how they finish off a game. They're disrupting Canada's play, making fouls when they need to, slowing it down, playing under pressure, out possession, knocking the ball down. Some tired Canadian bodies out there now just missing shadows trying to get possession.
Miller's going to pick it up. Miller has Leonard, takes it himself, puts it up in the stands.
That sums up Canada's night, really, where you feel it might open up. Here comes an opportunity. Here's some space. Here comes a shot, just lacking that ball. What you would expect. This is the best team in the world, Argentina. And this is a Canadian team who finds themselves in the semifinal. Just go 2 this tournament to get to this. Hit by Venezuela on penalty kicks. But it's clear they just don't have the depth, first of all, to compete with a team like this in Argentina. They had to play a near perfect game. Just Mark said that. You can see that on the field as well. In the moments where they needed the quality, they just didn't.
Opposite fold. Good passes on for Martinez. Soria, oh boy, up there. Yellow card, Molina. Osorio is down. Referee letting Ali Ahmed play on. He gets around the challenge. DePaul stuffs it. DePaul trying to turn the corner. Air slides through, and he's a figure out where that ball is. Osorio back to his feet. Want to take it off it. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez had that block by Liam Miller. Now Canada's really chasing with whatever they have left in the tank on a very warm, humid night. Messi, but he only just held his ground.
He's going to get a yellow card for Molina, and he should. That was a pretty nasty. Resemble a check into the boards here. It's sort of released that ball. He just laid one on him.
Is that our quote of hockey references for tonight? That's 3 in total.
Is that 3? Okay, yeah. I missed your second one.
Well, Molina, not one of the players at risk of suspension for the final. The yellow card accumulation. Reminder, Sunday on Fox. It is the summer's major soccer tournaments coming to a close. Begin today in Berlin, the Euro final at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. The Copa America final from Miami, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Live on Fox. Set for, we know for sure, see something crazy. Touch of the English in Berlin. It'll be Colombia or Uruguay in Miami, and we'll find that out tomorrow with another day-night doubleheader. And it's a giveaway. Kyle Laren hands it off. All of a shame. Kick save Martinez, and it falls finally into his hands, and he will celebrate his second save for the entire night. His night of the tournament.
Just a turnover in the end. Need to invite that pressure and even potentially crack the door open for Canada here. They've kept it under goal, and Martinez did that. It takes that little backspin because it comes up the bottom of his leg here. As he was going down to the right, he was anticipating that's where the ball was going to go.
I mean, how easily that comes underneath his leg and skips through. Think about the Messi goal, the little touch, and it comes off Crepeau's face instead of being saved. It's these little tiny moments. It's such an excellent effect. Ali Ahmed out of his net lead on Messi. We'll find out on the replay. 30 seconds plus stoppage time to go. Ismael Kone carrying forward. Is there a last-ditch effort from Canada? Long switch to Ahmed. They're trying to find the space. Molina back to Osorio. Osorio's cross is headed just one to again as Laren got out of the way of it.
Wow, Canada really created a couple of good chances here. That last one, and they both fall into Shaggy here, and this is a wonderful ball across. Great work initially beating his defender. That opens up the space for a nice run down the channel where Molina had stepped out of the gap, and the ball's hit across so hard across the box there that all you have to do is redirect it on top. That's what he's trying to do. It just glances it too far past the post. My goodness, that would have been a wild finish had that one gone in. Fine margins again. Myron lets it go. O'Shea has a long look at it coming across. He does the right thing. He's trying to redirect it down into the ground and stay over the top of it and give it a chance.
Well, our stopwatch in the booth suggests it should have been more than 4 minutes. The stopwatch on Canada's bench suggests it should have been more than 4 minutes. At this point, they're just kind of smiling and laughing and rolling their eyes.
Yeah,
But it
this
is
was
4
the
out of minutes will play.
Molina earlier. Shoulder right into Osorio's chest. That's what got him the yellow card.
So 3 minutes still to go. Canada in need of 2 goals. Yes, the party will start, and it won't stop until Sunday night in Miami. To be fair, the party's been going on since 2.5 weeks ago in Atlanta. Ball, whether he's onside or not, offside. Flag comes up. Let's start with Canada. As you said, they scored 2 goals. They had opponents sent off in 2 of their matches. They should have had Moise Bombito sent off in 1 of their matches. The Cornelius one. Oh, again, to try and take away any sour grapes from us U.S. fans. But, like, what do we make of Canada?
It doesn't matter how it's not the final of the Copa America, and that's way more of a success than the United States. And it doesn't matter. You scored 2 goals. It's about playing the tournament. They played the group stage. Sure, they played a man for a total of 100 minutes across 2 different games, and they only scored 1 goal in the group stage, and they get 1 against Venezuela. But a lot to build on from this Canadian team. I think the biggest challenge for Jesse Marsh is to build depth now.
He's going to get there. Less than 2 minutes now. Miller comes inside. It's all the way through. They've got 2 years to build towards the World Cup. What about with Argentina? They're going to go to a 3rd consecutive final, a chance for a 3rd consecutive title. Fascinating to see whether they get Colombia or Uruguay. Is there one of those 2 that they would rather not beat in Miami?
Man, either team there's so many fascinating storylines. The high octane, high pressing Uruguay that can mix it up with Argentina in different ways and are coming in great form. Colombia, they're unbeaten streak as it continued tomorrow. I don't think you can go wrong from a neutral perspective of what that final could look like. And ultimately, I think the best 3 teams, the best 2 teams will be left in that final. But Argentina's ability also to not play their best soccer but still win games and just rely on individual brilliance and just solid defensive, organized team. Just so organized, so efficient, so in tune. And they're not a team you want to face either. They can mix it up, as we've said. They can make the game rough. They can have the beautiful attacking soccer, too. It's going to be wonderful. This team just continues to roll on.
They will be playing either the team with the longest current unbeaten streak in the world in Colombia, or they will be playing even more than Brazil, their greatest historical rival in Uruguay. And the referee ends the game, and we will see Argentina Sunday night in Miami for the Copa America final.
Well, the good news for Argentina and Lionel Messi is you saw a better version of Messi tonight than you saw against Ecuador for the opponents. That's not a good sign because still this is a team that finds ways to get results, keeping clean sheets, barreling through their opponent. Canada didn't really have a chance tonight. They had the odd opportunity here and there, but this was Argentina in control from the first minute of the game. They find ways to just suffocate you, and they roll on and look to go and win a 3rd title now between the Copa America 21, World Cup title in 22, and will it be another Copa America in 2024.
Until we talk to you tomorrow night from Charlotte, let's send it back to Rob Stone in Los Angeles as it finishes here at the Meadowlands. Argentina 2, Canada 0.
Copa America 2024 tonight on FS1 is presented by Argentina, now one win away from their third major trophy in a row. Steamy, humid night in the New York metropolitan area. Argentina, one win away from their 16th Copa title, and they get their second 2-0 win over Canada here at Copa America. What impressed you about Argentina tonight?
I mean, well, we heard Stu Holden talk about this Argentina team not necessarily dominating, not necessarily playing beautiful soccer all the time, and being completely fine with that and doing what they need to do. So that's in the the moment. I also, watching these scenes here, I think about it also in the context of 2026 and getting the lay of the land, literally getting the lay of the land here, and potentially 2 years from now, Messi and company defending the World Cup on this actual field, which is where the final will be played. So there's all sorts of stuff going on here, but ultimately they get the chance to go to yet another final Copa America down in Miami, and backyard, and you can see how much it means to them. Now they've had a very, I can say it, I mean, an easy pathway relative to other teams, but this is a very, very good team, and you just get them a couple of opportunities. And that man sitting right there, I mean, Martinez, he comes up big consistently, even when they are sloppy and ugly. And this team can be and offer opportunities. He's there to bail them out often.
And I think this result was expected. I think this was going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Canada. Took care of business. I think they were a bit stretched. But credit to Argentina, like you said, Lex. I mean, they find a way. It's not the most beautiful style at times, and Messi, definitely been a much better performance. Seems to be feeling better. So, we get it done in the final.
Yeah, I mean, Canada, credit to them. They got to the semifinal. They still had chances in this game that they could have equalized and made it closer. They had been frustrated with the first goal, how they conceded it. But Argentina, you're going to be excited. Your main man, Messi, got a goal. Alvarez came in for Martinez and was able to get a goal. And they had Emi Martinez keeping a clean sheet for you. So, I mean, they're in another final, a chance to repeat in Copa. And it'll be exciting to see what happens between Uruguay and Colombia.
That one tomorrow here on FS1. Canada will play again. Third place game Saturday in Charlotte versus the loser of tomorrow's Colombia-Uruguay game. Argentina, though, yet another Copa final, the fourth time in the last 5 editions of this tournament. They've reached the final 2. So Argentina moves on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, live over on Bart Simpson Fox is when our coverage of the Copa America final begins. We'll find out tomorrow evening who their opposition will be. Will it be Uruguay or will it be Colombia? We'll talk about those two and their upcoming meeting from Charlotte when we return. Plus, we'll get you ready for the second semifinal at the Euros. The Dutch and England set to collide in Dortmund. The winner booking a date on Sunday with Spain.
To the people chasing the sunrise with you, outrunning your doubts, inspiring you to see what's possible, and pushing you when it's not easy. To the people seeing your highest potential and making sure every step is a celebration, every breath a chance to connect, no matter where we're starting from.
No matter what rituals you have, con T-Mobile, asegúrate you are ready for the game.
¿Pero listo? Listo.
Get 4 lines of unlimited with international calling included for just $30 per line.
Ready? Dois beijos, tá? 2 beijos.
On every plan, Verizon and AT&T, and get 4 steps in the 24's guidance. On us.
Fast and fair, 24/7 help. You get more with Geico. Just like my family gets way more in a soccer chance than the average fan. Ole, 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 ole.
Fans, get more. Go. Summer Star continues tomorrow with live coverage of Euro 75 on Fox. Next Tuesday on Fox. Here deep in the heart of Texas, where the Kings will be stars of the summer MLB All-Star Game next Tuesday at 7 Eastern on Fox. Need power? Try the number one Vulcan plastic fully battery Energizer Ultimate. I prioritized. But it's a work call. Oh, a work call? Deprioritized. T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy, you can be deprioritized. Too bad, it's a good movie. Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum. Shop fans, you ready? I'm so glad we can invest in our own selves. I never should have sent a boy to do a woman's job. You got more. You got more.
Argentina off to their sixth Copa America final, the last 8 editions of this tournament. Over 80,000 in attendance tonight for them. Most of them donned in sky blue and white. Argentina moving on to Sunday's Copa America final. You can see it live on Fox, 7 Eastern. Tomorrow night, we'll find out who they will meet. The second semifinal from Charlotte, Uruguay, Colombia, live on FS1. Glad you're back here with us for the post-game show. Lexi Lawless, Carly Lloyd, Clint Dempsey, and Rob Stone here with you. Here on Argentina's Independence Day, the defending World Cup and Copa champs sought to celebrate with a ticket to the Copa final. The only thing missing from Argentina's Copa America so far, a goal from the GOAT, Lionel Messi. They checked that one off the list tonight. Speaking of some GOATs, the OG Ronaldo.
OG.
He's looking good.
He is looking better. Good to see him out there. The game was pretty back and forth, but this is what opened it up. Got the fans off their feet. Julian Alvarez with the finish. What a great ball from DePaul. The fans going crazy. But yeah, look how DePaul gets on the half turn here. If you're a Canadian fan, you're going to be disappointed with how y'all concede this goal. Get his head up. Alvarez makes a good run, takes the touch in front of the defender. He has to foul him or stay on his feet. And Julian Alvarez with the cool pump finish.
Second goal versus Canada this tournament for Alvarez, 9th of his international career. The Manchester City man with what turned out to be the game winner. They would get one more here in the 51st.
And Argentina controlled much of the first half. Second half, they come out strong here. Shot here from Fernandez, and Messi finally gets his goal.
Typical Messi goal.
They all count. No matter how it goes in.
Goal number 109 for Messi.
A lot of them are pretty. That one's not so much. They all count the same.
That's pretty much a hockey goal. A little tip in it.